Hey everybody, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're tackling retirement planning, specifically in Georgia.
All right.
You sent over some fascinating stuff. For this deep dive,
Oh, yeah.
all about, well, you titled the document Pasted Text.
Very official.
It is very official.
Yeah.
Retirement planning, I'll admit it,
Yeah.
doesn't sound like the most thrilling topic. But I gotta tell you, there's some really important information here that could have a huge impact on your golden years.
Absolutely.
So let's get right into it. All right. Have you ever, just wondered, when can I actually retire in Georgia? Is there, a magic age where you can just kind of, clock out and say, I'm done?
That's a question we get a lot, and honestly, it's a big misconception.
Right?
There's no set retirement age in Georgia,
Oh,
or really anywhere in the U.S. for that matter.
so there's no, countdown clock ticking away?
Not exactly.
Wow.
You have a lot more flexibility than you might think.
Okay. Well, then how does it all work?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the guidelines?
Well, there are certain systems,
Yeah.
like Social Security, that have some age recommendations. But those are more about when you can start collecting those benefits. It's not like you're forced to retire at a certain age.
Gotcha. So tell me more about that, the Social Security piece of it.
Sure. So the earliest you can claim Social Security benefits is age 62.
All right.
But here's the thing. If you claim that early, you're going to get reduced benefits.
Interesting. So it's kind of like, I don't know, grabbing a cookie right out of the oven.
I like that analogy.
It might look good, but it's not quite ready yet.
Exactly. So if you wait until your full retirement age, we call it FRA,
FRA.
it falls somewhere between 66 and 67, depending on the year you were born.
Right.
And then you get your full benefit amount.
Okay, so full cookie, delicious and ready to go.
Exactly.
But wait, there's more, right? Because I feel like there's always more.
There is.
Okay, good.
There's actually a way to get even more out of your benefits.
Yeah.
If you can delay claiming until you turn 70, that benefit amount actually increases.
Whoa, hold on. So you're saying I can actually get a bigger slice of the pie
Yeah.
if I just wait a little bit longer?
Yeah, it's kind of like a reward for your patience.
I like it. Okay, so tell me about this delayed gratification thing. Why is it so magical?
Well, it's not magic, but it is a really smart move. Think about it. People are living longer and longer these days. And with that comes increasing healthcare costs. So delaying Social Security can help make sure you've got enough to cover those expenses and to really enjoy those retirement years. Potentially longer retirement can be 20 years, 30 years.
Right.
That's a long time.
That is a really long time. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Now, what about here in Georgia? I know we've got some retirement plans that are specific to certain professions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you're a state employee, you've got the Employees Retirement System.
The ERS.
That's it. And if you're an educator, you've got the Teachers Retirement System, or the TRS.
Right.
And they've each got their own set of rules and their own age requirements.
Okay, so let's say, hypothetically, I've been teaching in Georgia my whole career. What would I be looking at under that TRS plan?
Well, under the TRS, you can retire with full benefits after 30 years of service,
No matter how old I am.
regardless of age. Or you can choose to retire at 60 with at least 10 years of service.
Okay, so there's a little bit of flexibility there.
Exactly. You can decide what works best for you.
Okay, so that sounds great for teachers and state employees. But what about folks who don't fall into those categories? What about everyone else?
Yeah, that's where individual retirement planning is so important. It really is a case-by-case thing. You need to look at your own financial situation. How much have you saved already? Do you have a 401k, an IRA? These are things to consider.
Right.
What does your dream retirement look like? Do you want to travel the world? Take up expensive hobbies? Maybe do some part-time work? Keep yourself busy. You really got to make sure your finances are lined up with those goals.
It's almost like you're painting this picture of what your ideal retirement looks like.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure out how to financially make that happen.
Yeah, let's be honest.
This is a lot to think about. It can feel kind of overwhelming, right?
Yeah, I can definitely see that. There are a lot of moving pieces. It's easy to get lost in the details.
For sure. So where do you even start?
Well, that's where a good retirement planner can really make a world of difference.
Yeah.
They can be like your guide. They can walk you through all the ins and outs and help you create a plan that is tailor-made just for you.
So you're talking about having an expert in your corner. Someone to help you navigate this whole thing.
Right. Think of it like this. They know all the rules of the game. They can help you make the best moves.
Okay.
And speaking of experts, I was really interested to see that you had included some information about Georgia's safe retirement planners.
Yes.
I think that's a really great resource for people to check out.
Yeah, I was just getting to them. They seem like they really know their stuff.
They do.
They've got, what is it, like over 15 years of experience?
Something like that, yeah.
Not just in retirement planning, but also in insurance, which I think is really cool because it means they can kind of look at the whole picture.
It's a great point. They're not just looking at your investments, they're also considering your insurance needs, which can be a really big part of retirement planning.
Hmm.
Healthcare costs, long-term care, all that stuff.
Right, so they're not giving you like a cookie cutter plan. It's very customized.
Exactly. They take a personalized approach.
Okay. And best of all, they offer a free consultation.
That's right.
So no pressure. You can just sit down with them, chat about your goals and concerns, get a feel for how they work.
They'll take a look at your finances, see where you stand, and then help you map out a strategy to reach those retirement goals. It really is a fantastic opportunity to take that first step, get some clarity, get some peace of mind, and most importantly, you can get a solid plan for your future.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's free. It's like having a personal trainer, but for your finances.
Exactly. And the best part is, retirement planning, it's a journey. It's not just a destination.
I like that. It's
It,
about making smart choices today so that you can have that freedom and security tomorrow. All right, so let's recap. What have we learned?
sounds good.
No set retirement age in Georgia. Social Security's got its own rules, and of course those state-specific plans for certain professions. But at the end of the day, it really all comes down to your personal financial readiness.
Couldn't agree more. And that's why it's so important to reach out to folk like Georgia, safe retirement planners. They can really be an incredible resource.
Yeah, they can help you chart your course toward a really happy and secure retirement.
Exactly. Take charge of your future.
What are you waiting for?
A secure retirement awaits.
So go for it.
Exactly.
You've got nothing to lose
You got this?
and everything to gain. All right, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.